Okay, so I figured out the issue, it seems. I figured out the problem. Um, sorry. Stream pains. Um, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy now. Um, I have a question, guys. Do you guys want me to continue finish playing the werewolf game, or do you want me to hi Prince, hi Donut. Do you want me to continue the werewolf game, or do you want me to I am streaming again, playing under visual novel game. Do you guys want me to finish the werewolf game, or do you want me to really like do what you prefer? Aw. Um, what about others? What would others prefer? Because I'm really eager to start 14 days with you. I'll be honest. Very eager to start that game. Or like continue that game more so. Um Copy it here. Blue sky. Copy. Paste. Post. Ah shit. Whatever you want. God fucking damn it. Um okay. I um oh yeah, for those on whatchamacallit. For those on Patreon, I just posted like literally like during the break I posted some new stuff that I was working on. This is based off of the poll, by the way, that you guys voted on. So be sure to check that out, yeah? Hi, Soviet. I mean, I'm not playing the game, so what do you want from me? That is true. Um, Goth Librarian, aw. Well, hey, maybe next one. Maybe the next one. Is it just me, or did my fucking thing, like, the quality go even further low? Like, what is happening? Is there no way to fix this? I will try to see if I can fix it, by the way, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyways, um, ah, become the 32-bit me. Dog, I genuinely am trying my best to figure out why this happens, and no matter what I've tried, it has just not helped. That is the main problem. Someone bring me on here. I want to see him and then fight over Ren. Ren is mine, like by default. Like we are meant to be together. Clearly. I don't know what's so like difficult to understand. Let's see. Ren, beloved. Come here. I am such a sucker for visual novels. I can't even, it's not even funny anymore. I was in love with Crescendo, like, you know, the one with like Akushi and Stud and everything. Oh, I might replay that. I'm not even gonna lie. I might replay that. I don't give a flying goddamn fuck. I'm gonna replay that. That is. I think I'm just lacking affection in my life. I don't know. Where the fuck is it? There we go. 14 days of Theo. My beloved baby boo. Game? No. There we go. No one else has a chance, I see. Wait, what? No one else has a chance with Ren? Yeah. Yeah, with Ren. No, I am under 18. Guys, I've been 18 for 3 years. Also, I want everyone to remember I do have Monster. I do have the peach, where like peachy keen flavor with me. That's the one you guys wanted me to have last, like on the poll. So I've got it with me. So in case anyone wants me to take a sippy sip. Yes, I am over 18. Yes, I am over it. Oh god, is it too loud? Much better. Monte. Alright. Okay, guys. First sip. Smells not that bad. This is a new flavor. Peach never disappoints. What? Peach is just good. Makes it more tame. No, it says the game is strictly for people who are 18 plus. I guess it just tells you to mod the Sigma. Wow. Mint Juven. Oh. Yeah, no one has a chance. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for the spread, y'all show. It would be so cool if the game just uninstalls itself. The volume is fine. Okay, hi David, welcome. Anyways, load. Where were we? 358. Um, February 18th. It did save. What? Because this is the last save. Just to be safe, we're gonna start from here. Actually, what if I just start? Because it did save on day 3. Enable streamer mode. Yes. Oh, okay. No. No. Yes. Load. Yes. Cool. When? Anyways, oh yeah, we were in that part. We kept watching the movie. Actually, no, we didn't. Let's try and change the now, because we already saw what happens if we kept watching the movie. Oops, I'm thinking this movie clearly messes with my head. Suddenly I stopped my chest and focused much back to the TV stream. Not wanting to let this awkward encounter draw out any longer. Playing Wuthering Waves and NPC just fucking died in my character's dumbass. Okay. Click on the local news station. Monsoon voice. Whether feels the silence and I feel the couch move as reactions. But that was yeah. Going at it. He's so Are you sure you can stay a bit longer? I already did everything. Venom, sorry. It's cute. He's so cute. I'm so in love with this guy, man. Hi, lesbianism. When's that? Oh, we did this. Bedroom door love. Oh yeah, this is the time we saw the person. And then we just shrugged it off as nothing. End of day 3. The next day will begin. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Rainbow bandages, a red tunnel, blue eyes. That's all I can seem to recall from my dream as the blaring of my alarm pulls me away from my slumber. Almost groggily, I reach for my phone to turn it off and fall back into my bed. Curious, I glance at the screen to check the time. And look get blinded by the brightness of my wallpaper. Ugh. Wincing at the bright screen that practically flash bangs me, I crack open one eye to read the numbers on the screen. 9:05 a.m. Ah, so it wasn't too early then. I still had plenty of time to get ready for the day and possibly make some waffles for breakfast, but I could expire soon anyway, and I didn't really feel like visiting the bakery this morning. With that plan in mind, I let out a sleepy groan and rolled out of bed. Muscle memory kicks in, and my immediate reaction is to open the blinds for some much-needed sunshine. But when I glanced at my windows, they were already pulled back. Uh-oh. Sunlight had been pouring into my room for who knows how long, and I didn't even notice. And when did I open them? I swear I closed the blinds last night. In fact, I was confident I did, because there was no way I'd be getting any sleep after finding out a potential stalker was creeping outside my window. Don't tell me someone broke in again. I tried not to focus on the twang of dread slowly building up inside the pit of my stomach. I was about to get worked up again, and so early in the morning too. Ugh, this is not what I needed to start my day with. Deciding not to dwell on it for... Bro, this bitch... How is she... Okay, how am I not genuinely like, holy shit, this is fucking concerning. I should probably tell someone who can help. Instead of just being like, haha, it's whatever. But what the fuck is she doing? Huh? Hello? Also, wait, I'll look at chat real quick. Hold on. Not you two giving me an out on my own fucking... hi! Digitab! Venom Cat, I have some... Come to say hello. I'm under Moya's bed. I'm clutching a hammer. Why are you clutching a hammer? Don't hurt Moss. Yo, vampire lady, ASMR lady. Hello. Hi, Winter's Green. Welcome. Sorry for what? It's okay. Don't hurt my boy Moss. He's too young. He's too young, too talented. No way I was gonna let this ruin the outing I had planned with Tio. I don't know if it's deciding not to walk on, stand up and gradually work out the kinks in my... Work out the Work out the what? I would assume at this point I already knew. Help? And also, like, why is she so trying to be relaxed about this? Oh yeah, I almost forgot we were supposed to go to the aquarium today. Not in mind, I take a mental note to dress appropriately as I walk over. Appropriately? Hell no. Absentmindedly, I run my fingers across something edgy from the rack. Of course. What if the reason vampires need to drink blood is because we're getting some vitamin D? It's true. Part of the reason, yes. A man never needs a reason to clutch a hammer. I see. Just like I never need a reason to clutch a knife, yeah. Obliterate him. Anyway, that's all I was here for. Have fun. The fuck? No. I was about to promote name not available to all of my IRL friends. My usual style has never let me down before, so I decided to stick with the theme or something similar. Got a few more matching pieces and accessories before giving them all a cursory glance. This is exactly what I do. Put on some edgy bullshit. Now I'm like, I look so hot. Feeling satisfied with the items I chose and not an approval before heading to the bathroom to change. Why would I change in the bathroom? This is my fucking house. I can change whatever the hell I want. I would straight up just walk around half naked, like do my makeup half naked with the music on. Therapy. And then I would, like, you know, take my time. Vitamin C is the one coming from oranges. D comes from the sunlight. Yeah. I guess. I doubt the hot water would work this early in the morning, so having a nice, refreshing shower was definitely out of the question. Yeah, this is true. I only take hot showers. Hot baths and hot showers. Well, not that it really mattered. I still need to buy some more shampoo anyway, and... Oh? Strange. Was my toothbrush holder always the solid black color? Could have sworn it was gray. Picking it up from the shelf, I gave it a once-over. The Haruko print was still there, yet it somehow felt heavier in my hands. Then again, I don't exactly go around meticulously measuring how heavy my items are in the first place. Geez, today was seriously a day of overthinking, huh? Well, whatever. Putting the holder back on the shelf, I focused my attention back on the reflection of myself in the mirror and give an appreciative nod. You know what I would have done? It would have been so fucking curious. I would have straight up started looking through my phone for like any mirror selfies I've taken. The outfit I chose looked perfect, and once I put everything on, all I'd have left how I should style my hair. Right? What should I do? How will you respond? My hair is short, my hair is midline, my hair is on. I don't. I'm sure I'm bald. So the whole thing about hair being like, about Ren being like, your hair looks really nice and soft, and like shampoo and all that. Why do I have shampoo if I don't have hair? Or is crazy. I cannot. So what was the whole shampoo thing for? Just for like my scalp, just for like my bald head. I'm so dead. There's fake scalp. Please. Time and place for cold showers, hot or superior. Yeah, that is exactly the thing. Time and place for cold showers and hot showers are just like the default. Oh god. But if we're talking IRL. Stretch, thank you for the stretch wisebenism. Oh fuck. My back. Ew. IRL, my hair is mid-length, I guess. It's not terribly long. My hair is mid-length. Oh. Jesus. I also have straight hair. You know what? Let's save. Day 2, day 2, day 3. 3. Day 1. No, never mind. It's not worth it. Haha, you mid? That is a crazy fucking thing to say. Back pain? Definitely. Bald is cheaper and all. That is... You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The fuck are locks? That's what I'm wondering too. I also have straight hair, wavy hair, curly hair, coily hair, braided hair, locks. Let me see. I have bangs. Oh, dreadlocks. No, I don't have dreadlocks. Thank you, Unix. I mean, I guess my hair is straight, middle of straight and wavy. I'll go for straight. An idea comes to mind and I immediately set to work. Oh no. An hour flies by and I've somehow managed to get dressed, style my hair, and finish breakfast in record time. Nothing else left to do. I decided I might as well kill time in my entryway by picking out shoes to wear. For me, it's like, depending on what outfit I'm wearing, like if I'm wearing if I'm wearing baggy pants, I will always wear Converse with it. If I'm wearing tight pants, like skinny pants, I have boots that I like wearing. Now, depending on what the rest of the outfit is, aside from the pants, I will choose whether or not I want to wear just normal flat boots or heeled ones. As I stop in front of the shoe rack, something near the front door catches my eye. A letter? Odd, my door doesn't have a letterbox. So usually I have to visit the front desk to collect my mail. That is, if Violet doesn't bring it up for me. So what is this doing here? Curiosity gets the better of me, and I find myself scooping up the letter and opening it. Inside was nothing more than a folded note written in red ink. And was that a lock of black hair? Did this belong to Olivia? A chill runs down my spine once I realize what exactly this item is, and I hesitantly scan the rest of the note for answers. It simply read, I think she might need a new lock as well, don't you think? And don't bother warning her about this. I'll know. Isn't Olivia the cashier? Let's keep this between us, alright? It'll be our little secret. What the hell? Was this somehow tied to that loser who broke into my apartment a few days ago? Was this someone else entirely? Though admittedly, whoever this stalker was, they were honestly doing a pretty bad job at making their intentions clear. I mean, what exactly were they trying to accomplish by doing this? Did they want me to stay away from Olivia as well? Or just keep silent? Or did they get out of blackmailing me like this? And why target Olivia specifically? None of this made any sense. And now that I give it more thought, I still wasn't sure what they wanted from me either. Why go through all this trouble in the first place? It wasn't like I was doing anything wrong. Maybe moving back to the Bay wasn't a good idea after all. I mean, I left the hardships and turmoil of the city behind for a reason. Wanted fresh air, new faces, and a more easygoing lifestyle. Things I'd never get in the city. Now it seems like history is only repeating itself once more. I thought I could live a peaceful life here with my new job and friends, and now I've somehow found myself in more trouble than I could ever ask for. And what's worse is that after denying my own paranoia for so long, this was all it took to convince me that my potential intruder really was real after all. Crap. Maybe Violet was right. I remember brushing off her concerns because the idea of a stalker seemed so far-fetched to me, especially given Colin Bay's innocuous reputation, but now? Ugh. As awkward as our first encounter was, part of me still wanted to check in on Olivia, but another part kept me rooted in place. What if my stalker finds out? What if they were still lurking outside? Suddenly my phone goes off and scares the living daylights out of me. So much so that I end up dropping it on the hardwood floor and clambering to pick it back up in a panic. Crap. With shaking hands, I forego looking for any dents and cracks in the screen as I try to discern the reason for the noise instead. The letter T shows up where the caller ID should be, alongside a suggestive contact photo of someone's abs that I don't remember taking. It could only mean one thing. Theo was calling. It takes a few failed attempts, but I somehow managed to press the answer button and respond with a shaky tone. Hello? Little dang doll, you sound like you just woke up. Not planning on sleeping in, are you? What? No, good, because I'm outside your apartment right now. Our neighborhood looks like crap, by the way. Smells like it too. You're seriously coming to make fun of where I live. I'll call to tell you to hurry up, unless you want to walk to the aquarium. In fact, maybe I should just... Ah, dang it. Well, if it isn't little Miss Priss all by her lonesome. Oops, she looks mad. Theo's voice practically oozes punkness as he taunts whoever it is he's talking to. Most likely Violet. If I hear him, adjust the phone and continue speaking. Dollface, hurry up, won't you? I hate that he calls me this. I have a boyfriend? Excuse me? What even is this game? Red ink and black hair. Oh, this game is called 14 Days with You. It's a visual novel dating some sort of thing where we have one love interest. And he's hot. He hangs up before I can mutter out a response. Still, knowing that Tia was downstairs somehow gives me the confidence to leave the safety of my home. Though not before committing the state of my apartment to memory and triple checking my lock. I have a mind to quickly snap photos of everything to see if anything was touched in my absence. I doubt I'd have enough time. Still, if my stalker does decide to come again, I'd want to know. Now that I'm thinking about photos. Splurged on some security cameras. I've been needing them for quite some time now anyway. All this talk of violent crimes, dead bodies, and murder happening on the news lately, and now this intruder, I figured better be safe than sorry. So deciding to let Tio suffer even just a little bit at the hands of Violet. I pull up my phone to scroll through some home security bundles on sale as I make my way towards the lobby. Tia ended up being uncharacteristically quiet throughout the drive, and if I were being honest, I appreciate the silence. My throat hurts. Like a lot. It was definitely odd not having our typical playful banter, but it also wasn't something I needed first thing in the morning. He also doesn't seem in the mood to be disturbed, given how he clenches the wheel with one hand while the other supports his head against the window ledge like some angsty teen. So I try to settle further into the admittedly comfy seat of his luxury car and focus my attention on the scenery as it passes by. It isn't long before the aquarium comes into view, and as Tio looks around for a decent place to park. He must have picked a busy day to visit, considering the amount of cars parked both outside and in the reserved parking area, though Tio seemed to have somewhere in mind. I watch as he drives straight past a very clearly labeled no-go zone and pulls up into one of the empty spaces without so much as a reaction. Hot but a weird stalker. Is hotness so strong to ignore the weird behavior? Yes. He's sexy as fuck. Beyond sexy even. The weirdness makes it actually hotter. Like the weirdness makes him hotter, kinda. Doesn't even wait for me to get up before he opens his door and walks to the front of the car, not wanting to be left behind. I quickly follow suit. Tio? I was about to question whether he was allowed to park in the employee zone in the first place. My shameless pulls down one of the warning signs and tosses it into a bush. I figured that was my answer. It doesn't take long before he's right by my side once more and ushers me towards the front entrance. I almost stumble over my feet as Tio pulls me along. Not before almost bowling him over as he abruptly starts in front of me. Look at that, almost like a loyal dog, isn't he? Glancing in the direction he was pointing, I see Leon sitting on one of the benches as he absentmindly watches people go by. And once he catches sight of us, he immediately leaps to his feet and rushes over with a wave and a warm smile. It's a good thing he doesn't bite. Why is he so nice all of a sudden? At that snarky comment, I nudged Tio with my elbow and sent him an eye roll. Doubt he takes any notice of it though, since Leon's arrival takes up all of our attention. Hey yo, you look good. Aw, thank you. You're not so bad yourself. Or fish? What? And this is getting cringe, I'm sorry. Hello, I'm here too. Eleanor hasn't arrived yet. Scoffing at our playful dismissal, Tio cracks a joint in his neck and crosses his tattooed arm. However, he doesn't seem to stray from his spot, which meant that he still had an interest in our conversation. At his almost childlike reaction, Leon shoots his friend a cheeky, lopsided smile before continuing. Just like you? Wait, what's just like me? I'm sure she's on her way. She said something about wanting to get her steps in our group chat. That's why she didn't want Tio picking her up. And actually, I don't know if you realize, but you guys were 15 minutes early. Really? Pff, no thanks to Tio's speeding, I guess. What about you? I'm guessing you had to walk all the way here, right? There's nothing wrong with getting a bit of exercise in the morning. I'm sure Eleanor would agree. And I just got here, actually. Really? Because it looked like you were sitting on that bench for a while. I just sat. Oh, he's blushing. I just sat down. Long enough to stretch your legs, huh? Okay, yeah, so maybe I did arrive half an hour early. And I was excited. It's been a while since I've been to the aquarium. Even longer since you've seen. Damn, bro, chill out. Huh? Can you blame me? We've been separated for years. Now they're finally reunited again. Must be damn, chill out. I have a boyfriend. No, that's it. Chill out. I have a boyfriend. Playing along with Leon's dramatics, I lean against his head and clutch at the spot above my heart. It's written. You guys are genuinely so embarrassing. Hearing Tio huff once more, Leon and I both watched the interested distance by looking at the posters on the wall. No doubt feigning interest in it. It wasn't like Tio really cared much for marine life. All his world revolved around was wealth and luxury, giant tech companies, and probably starting fires. Okay, so he's not cool. Never mind. Yeah, definitely starting fires. Though, for a guy who spent most of his time in the shadow of his father's legacy, I had to hand it to him. Tio was seemingly more down to earth than other people I've met. He didn't have to spend time with us, but he did. And as much as he'd often joke about not wanting to affiliate himself with people outside his tax bracket, Tio sure seemed to like hanging out with Jay, Leon, and me. I wonder, does he ever feel lonely? Before my thoughts can delve any further, I feel a gentle nudge at my side. Looking to my left, I see Leon peering at me with curious expression. You know, I'm really glad you came, but I was honestly so surprised you agreed to this. Surprised? What do you mean? Well, you know, is Ren okay with this? No, he's not. Your weirdness makes please. Seeing Tio on screen makes me sort of foaming from the mouth. He's a bitch. I don't know what's going on. Lesbianism, I'm very proud of you, okay? I hope you're okay, and I hope you know that you're always welcome in our community. You are such a huge part of it. And you being around genuinely makes things so much, I guess, fun. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of how far you've come. I'm proud of where you are right now, and I will be proud of you for wherever you go in the future. I hope you know that bad days don't last forever. Okay? You're doing great. You're talented, you're amazing, you're funny. Great dressing sense. Thank you for being here. But I hope this helps keep up the good. Thank you so much, Winter's Green, for the €10 a pound. I can't tell, but whatever the hell that is, thank you so much. This means everything to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Goodness, my throat hurts. Ren? The guy we met at the pyre the other day, he said something about being your boyfriend? Oh, fuck. This looks important. Oh, this is the TO one. It doesn't matter. This one doesn't. The save doesn't matter. Yes. $10 means everything. I think it's it's probably euro or pounds. I don't know. I'm not saying $10 means everything, but it's just someone financially contributing is what matters, right? Like, even supporting me in any way matters a lot to me. But also the fact that people choose to spend money on me, thank you. I'm just very grateful for anyone who does that. Like, extremely grateful. No, I'm just gonna try and eat again. You should get some rest. Just financial contribution of any sort, like, I was gonna try to resist, but I couldn't think. Oh right, my boyfriend. What should we go for? Oh right, my boyfriend Ren isn't my boyfriend because I kind of want to go for this. But you guys can choose. One, always one. Thank you, my boyfriend. Whether or not it was because I wanted to stake my claim over Ren, as he confidently declared himself as my boyfriend a few days ago, couldn't help but let it slip. Pick up on the hesitance lace within my words, given how he inquisitively tilted his head and sent me a reassuring smile. Haha, it's still a new thing. Is it still a new thing for you? I'm sure calling someone your boyfriend must take some time to get used to. Take things at your own pace. Oh, he's so nice. I was strange hearing this kind of advice from Leon, especially after practically lying to him, but I wasn't going to say anything. We've been friends for so long, and the topic of dating had never seemed to come up between us, much less something more extreme like settling down or getting married. And that I recall a fond memory from my youth. A younger version of ourselves greet me as they innocently play a game of pretend on the playground. I can see Leon in all his boyish charm as he promises to marry me from atop the slide. He slides down and runs to my side in glee. Aww. Seems all too happy to run in circles around me while he shouts to the skies about protecting me from bad guys, yet something else was missing from the scene. Something I couldn't fully remember. What was it? As long as he's chill with this, yeah? I wouldn't want any misunderstandings to happen. Great. I had been spacing out again. I wanted to offend Leon with my silence to try to make sense of his words before coming up with a sufficient response of my own. Oh, yeah, he's fine with it. No, he's not. Probably. Besides, I only agreed to this outing because Eleanor genuinely seemed like she wanted to go. And it's not like a date anyway, so... Hey, don't sweat it on him. No need to explain yourself either, I get what you're saying. I'm sure Leon cuts himself off when he notices something behind me. Turn to look, I see Eleanor running up to the group with a fresh expression on her face. As she draws near, she clumsily trips on a straight piece of cobble and tumbles forward. Ah! Just, without thinking, I lurched forward, Jesus, to close the gap between us, but Tia's muscular arm beats me to it. Ugh. Go away, I'm trying to raise up my colleague, co-worker, or whatever. Almost effortlessly, he reaches out to catch her, and almost like those cliche romance movies, except not at all, because Tia was allergic to anything romantic. A fact that emphasizes by the look of pure disdain on his face as he pulls my co-worker up to her feet. Eleanor seems to blissfully enjoying every moment of it, though seeing as she practically clutches onto his bicep while looking up with wide sparkling eyes. In fact, I doubt she was even aware of her presence with how she stayed rooted in Tia's awkward embrace. Looks like she really fell for him, huh? As bad as she with those puns. He's rubbing off on me. Come on, let's go see if she's okay. It's your boyfriend you choose. As it turns out, Eleanor really was okay, being cradled inside the arms of Tia. The moment only lasts until Leon and I rejoin the group with a knowing smile on our faces. Hi, B. Welcome. He's what to him? What? What? The moment only lasts until Leon and I reach out. Tia abruptly chooses not to say anything, and out of solidarity or perhaps future blackmail, neither do we. And soon enough, we all found ourselves waiting in line to buy admission tickets. Eleanor happily takes photos of us while Tia scrolls through his phone. Leon stands beside me to look at all the colorful fish in the small tanks. This is all rather exciting, don't you think? Really? It's just fish. The fuck? Oh, come on, mate. Show a bit more enthusiasm, yeah? If you love him that much, wait till you find out what's at the beach. Oh, no, apologize in advance for him. No, it's fine. I'm sure Tio has other interests that excite him, but sure just aren't particularly one of them. Oh my god, I don't know what makes Jesus. Can you please not do that? Leon and I both share a look of rolling our eyes, breaking tail lights and slashing tires. Oh, look at her face. Wait, slashing tires? Isn't that illegal? Probably. Concerned. Just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, princess. Listen up a little. All too quickly, the light her mood gets replaced with something serious as Leon's phone starts buzzing. Recognizing flashes across my childhood friend's face as he looks at the screen before he awkwardly scratches the back of his neck and points towards the entrance with his thumb. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Without waiting for her response, Leon makes a beeline for the front door. After a few seconds, Celia's figure emerged from outside the large windows, pacing back and forth on the sidewalk as he talks to someone on the phone. Judging by the solemn expression on his face, I can only guess that the call isn't a good one. I sure hope everything is alright. Too caught up in Leon's shift in demeanor, I barely notice how Eleanor's hand gently pushes Tio and I forward so they can speak to the clerk at the front desk. Broad, tattooed shoulders now block my view from the window, which causes me to shift my attention back to the present. But Tio doesn't seem to notice my lack of focus, or perhaps he just doesn't care, as he pulls out a black card from his wallet and leans over me to hand it to the woman behind the counter. He could have gone without the nonchalant, smug look on his face, but I wasn't about to say anything when he was literally about to pay for my admission fee. Before I could begrudgingly thank him, Eleanor's excited voice cuts me off. Ooh, do you suppose there will be shows today as well? I saw some advertised outside. He said, bro, I swear to God. Bro, oh yeah, I wasn't paying much attention to them. Hey, I hope there will be penguins. Perhaps Leon would enjoy them. What about me? You? I don't suppose you like sharks? I can hear the clerk chime in with information on the latest hotspots and what shows were playing, but I shut it all out before I noticed Leon standing idly near the doorway, still sporting the concerned look on his face. Without missing a beat, I make my way over to his side and spare him an empathetic glance. I'm real sorry about all that, family. Something's come up involving my mom at the— Oh no, is everything okay? Yeah, no, mom's fine. It's just some important paperwork I need to fill out on her behalf, you know, since dad is still working abroad and all. I'm sorry, but I really gotta go. I'll try to come back as soon as I'm— Hey, don't sweat, Leon. Focus on your mother first. I don't miss the way his entire demeanor softens at my concern. Why doesn't she miss anything? Leon looks as though he wants to say something serious, but holds himself back at the very last second. As if to compensate, I end up feeling the silence instead. I'm sure I can survive third wheeling Tio and Eleanor's date alone. Jeez, I really owe you one. Actually, you know what? Here. Before I can refuse, Leon shoves a stack of small bills into my palm and closes his hand around it. Hey, you don't have to, besides Tio already paid for everything just now. No, I won't be hearing anything from you, bruh. If you won't accept it, then spend it all on something for me instead, yeah? Go to town at the souvenir shop. See if any sunfish merch is there. Alright, thank you, Leon. No worries, darling, but I really gotta go now, though. I'll tell Mom you said hi. Leon turns on his heel before I have the chance to respond, so he completely misses me waving him off. In his rush, he almost knocks someone over, but he quickly helps them regain their footing and apologizes for speeding off once more. Man, I sure hope everything's okay with his mother. Bro, something bad is happening, he's just not telling us. Something terrible is happening. The sweet melody of Eleanor's laughter pulls me away from my thoughts, and I turn back to the group. Now standing by the entrance, which also happened to double as a massive underwater tunnel, all while pointing to a school of fish swimming over their heads. When Eleanor notices my presence, she happily waves me over before her attention shifts towards the door behind me, no doubt expecting to see Leon walk back in and join us. Made sense considering how I missed his departure, but she snaps out of her curious daze the moment Tio brushes a hand against her back to move her out of the way, family passing by. truly shocks me is that he doesn't seem to move his hand. So Tio leaves it there as he steps closer and blocks my co-worker from my view. He meets my gaze with an intense, unreadable expression. I can't help but look away. What was that all about? Suddenly the moment felt too personal for my liking, almost as if I shouldn't be looking at something so intimate. Turning away, I decided to channel my interest in picking out a roadmap from the brochure standing instead. I feel like this guy's trying to give us a hint, like, oh, this could be you type of thing. If Tio and Eleanor are planning on getting cozy with each other, I need to plan my escape route. Before I move away, I notice a lone aquarium tank off to the side. It was far enough from the eyes of people still waiting in the queue, but still close enough to the entrance to entice any passer who's about to come in and take a look. Inside were countless amount of colorful fish, coral, and other sea crustaceans. I can help but look in awe of some of the bright marine life as they float about in the water. If only Leon could join us. I could almost hear his laughter at some of the sunfish-like creatures that swim by. Keeping the rest of the group in sight, I stray slightly to the right for a better vantage point. A group of neon tetrafish zip past. Bro, do we have to read all this? Do I have to go through all this? I'm gonna be honest, I kinda don't give a fuck. As they swim around, they easily stand out against the bright orange and green corals, and especially the pink and blue. Wait, pink and blue? Peering close to the glass, I catch a sight of a familiar face on the other side. Ren doesn't seem to notice me yet, but seemingly far too entranced by the brightly colored creatures as they swim by. Soft eyes follow some of the smaller fish as they dart across the tank before swapping over to the group of guppies whipping past. Suddenly our eyes meet, and the moment the fish split up, I watch as Ren's expression morphs into surprise from a sickeningly sweet look. He tries to say something, but his words come out inaudible due to the glass separating us. As if realizing, Ren instead points to one of the fish off to the side before resting on the glass and mouthing something else. Still can't fully understand what he was trying to say, that is, until my eyes end on what he was pointing at. Catching me off guard, I watch an eye as a lone fish swims between us, captures both of our attention. Boyfriend! Was that an angel? Oh, this is so cute! This is so cute! The fond memory of our time at the pyre comes back, and I find myself thinking back to when Ren affectionately gave me that nickname. Had I known any better, I would have assumed that he was thinking about the same thing, given the way his eyes crinkle and soften the fish's scales shimmer underneath the artificial light. Too absorbed in how picturesque this all looks, I completely miss Ren's swift departure, that is, till he's rounding the corner of the fish tank and taking his place by my side. Hi! Baby! He's watching his dinner. Hi, boyfriend. Oh, hey, you. Fancy meeting you here. First thing I notice is how Ren is tugging at his sleeves again, though he doesn't seem to shy away from my close proximity, nor seem to mind it as much. Those fish were pretty neat, huh? Yeah, I couldn't take my eyes off of them. So cute. Hey, did you spot the angelfish swimming by? I'm just looking at the sunfish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not gonna say that. Not gonna say that. The white clownfish. Fuck. I did. It was so captivating. I was staring at the sharks. You guys choose. We are definitely not going for the first one, though. Four, please choose four. Thank you. But 3 is so romantic. Okay, I'm back. Hi, welcome back, Prince. What should I choose? So, I don't know if you were hearing, but Ren came back. And aquarium stuff. He pointed at an angelfish and he was like, "Did you look at the angelfish?" 'Cause, you know, he called us angelfish when Leon called us sunfish. So, you know, um, this this is basically being like, yeah, I was thinking of Leon instead of you. Um, because Leon calls us sunfish and he calls us angelfish. Um, looking at the sunfish, definitely not saying this. The what clownfish? That's kind of, I don't know. I have pizza. Ooh, yummy. Raise up your boy wife. It did. I did it. It was so captivating. I was staring at the sharks. I. Oh. Wait. Sharks means Tio. Okay, no. We are going to decipher this. Sunfish means Leon. Sharks means Tio. The fuck is clownfish then? It's either Jay or Eleanor. This is the only right answer. You. It was, huh? Can stop looking as well. Please stop. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I didn't even know they could be that color. Actually, this might sound cheesy, but after you mentioned the angelfish, yeah, it reminded me of our date at the by the pyre. Remember? How could I forget? It's one of my most treasured memories. Top 3, in fact. Not wanting to let this opportunity pass, I decided to tease around a bit. Oh, please, top 3. Don't laugh. If you get to be cheesy, why can't I? Well, in that case, if you get to give me a cheesy nickname like Angelfish, why can't I? Wait, you want to give me a nickname? I'm gonna squeak. Come on, it's only fair. Though, to be honest, I don't really know any pink-colored fish. Dang it. Oh yeah? That's too bad. Hey, don't think you can get away that easily, Buttercup. Think of something. Eventually. Eventually. Oh, his eyes. His eyes. Please, he's so hot. I'm like actually dying. Please, he's so hot. Ah. Eventually. And that lets out a puff of laughter before returning his attention to the tank once more. Isn't just straight from the side though. And it's then that I realize, what was he doing at the aquarium in the first place? Without missing a beat, I take a step closer and voice my thoughts. You know, I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Oh, really? Yeah, no offense, but you don't really seem like an aquarium guy. Is that so? I didn't have any plans for today, so I figured I'd do a bit of under the sea sightseeing to pass the time. Plus, I finished the book you recommended the other week, the one about the underwater city. I guess it inspired me to come here. Really? Did you like it? What did you think about it? I enjoyed it, especially the part where... Oh, say... Look at that. Ren isn't shy about how he leans over my shoulder to point at something outside my peripheral vision. Follow his finger, and between the driftwood and coral, I spot Eleanor and Tio standing awfully close together. I don't miss the way Tio sizes up Ren, even from a distance, before he tears his gaze away from us, an inaudible scoff. A surprised sound escapes the back of my throat as I watch Tio unabashedly... What? Run a hand down my coworker's side. Ew. But what truly shocks me is the way Eleanor boldly grabs his arm and loops her hand around. Dang. They're getting into it. I feel offended at the fact that my favorite kind of fish is a representation of Tio. I know, right? Sharks are pretty cool. Tio isn't. Okay, you know what? I want to say this. I am currently imagining like this sexy motherfucker standing next to me and being really close to me, and I'm like, Luke, oh my god, what? No way. That's his face. He is so invested in my life, and I'm so happy. I like when people put in as much effort as I do. Maybe sometimes more. I'm gonna kiss this guy so hard, but wow, honestly didn't know she had it in her. And while her confidence shocked me, it also sparked a bout of curiosity inside of me as well. Even though we all established that this wasn't an actual date, Eleanor still wanted to treat like one. Now that I really think about it, isn't this similar to the date I shared with Ren at the pyre as well? Next thing I know, I find my mind wandering to all the times I held Ren's hand as we walked along the broad walk, and right now it looked all too tempting with how it was casually resting against the glass. I want to hold his hand, please. I could easily fit the palm of my hand in his, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind in the slightest if I were to reach out right now and... No, come on, Venom, what are you thinking? Please, don't do this. I just need to hold his hand. Although, thank you. Although, come to think of it, wasn't I the one who initiated most of the hand-holding during the moments we spent together? Maybe he'd be okay with it after all. Should I? Move your hand away? Oh, fuck. What do I do? Well, so many years. I diagnosed you with down bad. I'm sorry. I just can't help it. He is so hot. Wait, what? Moth and here. My god. You're in Coraline Bay. Yara. Haruka's poison, don't sleep in. For a man to send me money. I think, therefore I am. You make me so happy. I'm gonna match him. I don't care. Oh wow. Listen, please let me match my status with my boyfriend. You're cute and stupid and weird. No picture of airplane, so scary. Oh, these are filling up. Like... Oh, it's entirely full. Anyone want to keep me company later? Olivia. Holy shit, she's so down bad. I am... There are two options. Hold his hand and the wrong option. Oh, that is so real. Hold Ren's hand, please. Before I can talk myself out of it, I reach out and slip my fingers between Ren's palm and the glass of the tank. His skin feels uncharacteristically coarse and rough against my own. Before I can question it, I brush against something cold and metallic instead. During a curious peek, I looked down and noticed a golden ring on one of his fingers. In fact, it appeared to look vaguely similar to the one around his neck. But as soon as I opened him up to ask, Ren casually slips his finger between my own into. Oh wait, no. He gives me a soft smile, almost as if he knew this was going to happen. For Eleanor's voice pulls me back to the oh shit! Oh fuck it! Bam! There you are. Oh, he's mad. Why didn't you say anything earlier, Tio? This fucking face, motherfucker. Where'd pretty boy run off to? Princess over here said he had to leave earlier. Dang, if it isn't it's Ren, actually. Ah, not this again. Before the two can have the chance to butt heads, carefully step in and interrupt. Ah, something came about the hospital, so Leon had to go. Oh dear, I hope everything is okay. He assured me that everything was fine, so I wouldn't stress too much about it. I watched as Eleanor shuffled on her feet in contemplation before noticing the item still grasped carefully in her hands. That's a relief, but oh, what do you suppose we should do with this ticket? Then, shall I ask for a refund? It's fine. That's like loose change to me. I'll make it back in 45 seconds. Damn, bro. Still, we shouldn't let it go to waste. Oh, I know. Eleanor's expression shifts from revelation to something more cheeky as she turns to me with a small knowing grin. She leans close enough to whisper, but doesn't seem all that quiet about it. Here, why don't we give the ticket to your lover boy? Yes, please. Mine. Lover boy, you gotta be joking. Should I tell you all about our lovely Venom has a secret admirer and how he often rents out her books from the I feel like I'm missing some context here. Aww. Fucking punching the desk right now. Almost hastily, I snatched the ticket from Eleanor's hand and I should run inside the tunnel, away from my gossipy coworker and Teo's smug grin. I hardly notice the time passing with all the fun I'm having. Before I know it, almost 2 hours go by in a blur. I'd initially been so fixated on being a third wheel that I completely forgot about the exciting things people could do at the aquarium. Eleanor seemed all too happy to snap pictures of everything, ranging from Ren and I petting some stingrays, Theo getting splashed by a sea, and all the giant sea creatures that swam around in the overhead tanks. Ren and I did their date pics, send them to me, please. By the time I noticed my feet starting to hurt. We all made it to the small food court conveniently placed at the end of the main attractions. Eleanor used this as an opportunity to use the restroom while Tio wandered off to who knows where, so Ren and I were left to look for a place for us all to sit down and rest. But we didn't go far before the light sounds of footsteps drew us closer once more. Madam Ren, there you are. Sorry for the wait. I ran to Tio earlier while he was talking to one of the tour guides. He's a friend. And I wanted to talk to him. You didn't need to wait for me. Oh, but you said you were lost and needed help with something urgent. Oh, come on, Princess, no need to act coy. Surely people say the same thing to you at the library, right? Well, yes, I suppose they do. But I don't see what that has to do with me waiting for you. Or acting coy, for that matter. She's so bimbo-y. You're adorable when you're... Damn. Riz. Anyway, are either of you hungry yet? It's past noon and I'm worried Tio won't put his pride aside and admit he's hungry. Excuse me? Oh, am I wrong? Could have sworn I heard your stomach growling earlier. Now who's acting coy? First of all, when did they reunite without me noticing? And secondly, was Tio embarrassed? There was no way I was going to let this opportunity pass. Aw, he's the big baby hungry. Didn't eat breakfast this morning, did you? I did. Unlike you, I can afford to eat whenever I want. Though it came out blunt and harsh, I knew Tio was only joking. Then why don't I go and get us all something to eat? Any preferences, allergies I should be made aware of? Aw, why do you care, Princess? You planning to kill me or something? It's only natural to worry about the health of others. I wouldn't want to give you something you're allergic to. Besides, everyone deserves to be cared for. His fucking face, he's so embarrassed. You're weird. What was that? I said wasabi. I'm allergic to wasabi. His face, of course, he picks up on that. Of course, he's angry, and then he's like, fine. Wasabi, huh? I see. What about you lot? Any preferences? Do you think they have any croissants? I've been having a really bad craving for it recently. Then in that case, I'll have a track and voice my preferences. Tia cuts me off for pulling out his wallet, handing it to my coworker. Eleanor takes it from him without complaint, but pairs it with a curious look and a slight tilt of her head. Get whatever. I need to have a word with doll face over here. Chill out, bro, please. Oh, his face. Oh my god. No, get away from him. It's mine. I don't think the chance to fully respond before Tio directs me towards the opening of the food court, but barely get 3 steps away before I feel a gentle tug at my sleeve. Curious, I glance back, only to find Ren sporting a pout on his soft features. My little baby. How the fuck did you turn? I don't know why that happened. He's my little baby. Relax, Buttercup, you'll get her back in one piece. Now that I think about it, it was kind of out of the blue for Tio to be acting like this. I mean, since when did he ever want to talk about something serious? With that revelation in mind, I offer Ren a reassuring look. Give his arm a comforting squeeze. I'm sure it'll only be a few minutes. Uh-oh. His eyes flicker between me and Tio a few times before it lands on my hand, still resting on his arm. They lets out an inaudible sigh. Okay, I'll wait for you here. No, stay where Princess can see you, unless you want her to freak out and think we ditched. Her name is Eleanor, you know. Wow, amazing, whatever. Come on, let's go. Fuck. Without another word, Tio nudges me in the right direction, leaving Ren all alone and confused. No, my baby. Ew, get away from me. Following closely, Tio leads me to the quiet corner near the food court before turning around hello? He casually leans his weight on one side before finally speaking. Hey, so I've got a fun idea. I don't like it. Seriously? I thought you wanted to talk about something urgent. Dang, could you be a little less loud about it? As a matter of fact, yes. I do. No, you always say I've got an idea and it turns out to be something illegal like trespassing or vandalism. Isn't that the whole point of an idea? He was not serious. We're not about to go discuss the logistics behind. Look, it's serious. I need you to help me make Elia whatever jealous. The fuck? No. She's getting a bit too clingy for my taste. And it might even get Buttercup to ease up on all that juvenile puppy love crap. You seriously don't think he's being too clingy? He practically glued himself to your side the entire day, and I like it. That's how I like my, and I like it. That's how I like my partners. That's how I like my men. What is your problem? Jay is still here. I mean, Leon is still here. Wonder what's going on. What? Don't you think that's kind of a roundabout idea? How will this even benefit? Trust me, this is for my own benefit, not yours. Little Miss Princess over there streaming like I'm a dang child who needs to be supervised all the time. Can't even tell if she's interested in me or not. Plus, you're not exactly no, never mind. I mean, not exactly what, bitch? Either my idea works out and this gathering gets more interesting, or she realizes I'm not the type to be babied and backs off. Well, I had to jump through hoops and hurdles to understand it. Theo did have a point, but everything about this idea still felt wrong. Regardless, if I agreed or not, if Eleanor saw us flirting, then she just assumed that you're not interested in her at all. Besides, I'd never betray her like that. Who said anything about flirting? Crap. You really are into me, aren't you? Can't say I'm flat. Ew. Excuse me? All I was gonna do is ignore her for a bit. Make them think you're more entertaining or something. I mean, it almost worked with that tour guide from earlier. But if you want to cling to my arm too, well... Can you not do that? I don't like it. You're so insufferable. So, is it a yes or a no? I also don't know what you want me to do exactly. Tio's gaze shifts from something behind me before a light ignites in his eyes as he sends me a slight smirk. Just follow my lead. I will not be doing I will be doing no such thing, thanks. I barely have any time to process words before Tio places a hand on the small of my back and pulls me closer to his side. His voice is louder than usual, and so then I notice Eleanor and Ren slowly coming into view. See that storeroom over there? Looks like it's unlocked. Ew, bro, leave me alone. Please let me go back to my boyfriend. I don't want to be here. Wanna go check it out? No, I don't. What are you? Come on, dog. You're really not interested in having a bit of fun? Loosen up. No. I've seen the phone vibrate in my pocket. The sun moved to pull out, to give me a point to look and I find myself stalling. How did you respond? Follow to inside the storeroom, refuse and stay where you are. Wait for Eleanor to return. Wait for Ren to... You know, this could go two ways, right? Either I follow Tio inside the storeroom and Ren fucking murders this bitch. We know he's allergic, by the way. We know he's allergic to wasabi, apparently. So, what we can do, either follow Tio inside and Ren kills him so we never have to deal with him ever again. Refuse and stay where you are, have them come over and be like, you know, whole thing is a problem. Wait for Eleanor to return and she starts being clingy again. Wait for Ren to return as he starts being clingy again, and then also realize and also starts hating him more. I thought you were gonna say, no, I don't want. No, I don't want to be French. I really don't want to be French. I don't want to be choking on fucking oxygen when I speak. I'm fine. I'm fine with my indistinguishable. How could you say that? How could I say what? What did I say? What? Anyways, Ren, beloved. Fuck. Follow T. This is important. This looks very important. Day 2. Day 2. Day 3, day 3, day 3. Day 3, day 3. Day 1. Yeah, fuck it. No, wait for Ren to notice me. The moment Ren notices my alarm expression, he immediately starts to make a beeline towards Tio and I. Just as he gets cut off by a large crowd, what covers him from my view? No! So we got her. No! Leave me alone! No! Without warning, Tio gently along by the sleeve of my jacket and shuts the door behind us with an audible click. Darkness envelops the blood for the screen. Make out the sound of Tio shuffling in order to pinpoint where he is. Just can't believe he's roped me into doing this. This is my side. Don't cross that line. What line? The line I just drew with my fingers. Tio, I can barely see anything in here. Well, almost. Even with my corner of the dark room, I can still make out the faint shape of boxes on the shelves, alongside a dirty mop and cleaning supply that Tio made sure to put near me. Crap, I hope I wasn't standing in anything. But just as I pull up my phone and use a flashlight check, bright over headlights flood the confined spaces. Ren and Eleanor's concerned faces appear from behind the door. Well, that was quick. Yeah, come here. I love you. Ren wastes no time in shoving past Tio to reach for me, only to take his place by my side and pull me into his chest. Because of this, I could hardly see Eleanor's or Tio's reaction. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Couldn't you talk to her outside? I practically hear the venom drop. Please, if someone was being like acting the way Tio is with me, which some people do, by the way, which is you, like really scummy and whatnot. But if I had someone like Ren around me, I would feel so safe and honestly so wanted. And I'm gonna cry, man. I'm gonna cry. My baby! I can practically hear the venom dripping from Ren's tone as he harshly glares at Tio from over his shoulder. Who goes in storerooms just to talk anyway? Talk about clingy. Well, whatever. I got what I wanted. Follow Tio's gaze as he takes in Eleanor's flushed expression before he throws an arm over her shoulder, takes the bag of food from their grasp, and guides her out of the closet. I can hear him mumble something about how adorable she looks without an expression as the door shuts behind them. Nothing but silence is left in their wake. But then it's that I notice that Ren is still in the closet with me, peering down with an unreadable expression. Did he hurt you? Do anything strange? No, Tio was just odd. I couldn't help but feel the need to explain myself. Just wanted a way to make Eleanor jealous, so he suggested going to the closet with them. I swear nothing happened. Do you like him? Ew! Yeah, what? Do you like Tio? No, baby, I like you. Bitch, I like... What else would you agree to? I've never have I felt so wanted. Clarifying who he was talking about still didn't lessen the confusion bubbling in my brain. I can hear Ren's grasp tighten around the shelf behind me as he tries to find the words to say. His breath comes out staggering now, and his gaze isn't any less intense. No, actually... What do you mean? How will you respond? Actually, I do like Tio. I do not. I think I like Eleanor more. I like you the most, Ren. I'm gonna say it, man. I'm gonna say it. I need to say this. Guys, it's gonna be one of these three. Do this? No, ew. I like you the most. I couldn't care less about Tio. Wait. Let's do some overthinking here. I like you the most, Ren, would mean that I do like Tio, but just a little bit. This is important. I don't care. This is important. Override the save, you won't get it back. Yes. Guys. Guys. Kicking my feet right now. I like you the most, Ren. And Lazara Shikibra's composure practically melts in front of me. Oh. His cheek flush a deep red, and he looks down with intense loves before he closes them and rests his forehead against my own. But the action was fast fleeting as his head eventually drops the crook of my neck instead, and his hands remain against the shelf behind me. Me? You really like me the most? We so fucking cute. Yes, bitch. Sorry, I need a second. It's okay. Use my neck all you want. Ren asked him to respond and said he simply stays rooted in place while his breath fans against my shoulder. I can almost hear the wooden shelf creak as his grip tightens before he pulls back with a determined glint in his eyes. I would let this guy do whatever the fuck he wants to me, as long as Tio didn't do anything to you. And if he did, I might be in love. I'd kill him. I don't like how the music stopped. It was like the room got cold all of a sudden. There was an unsettling look on Ren's face before it quickly morphed into his usual soft expression. Was it just imagining things? Just kidding. Something tells me he wasn't really joking around. Angel, are you okay? I'm fine, baby. Was that really Ren just now? I don't give a flying fuck, he's hot. The diagnosis was down horrendous. Then I can't. Listen, with how possessive I am, I need encourage his dark behavior, dissuade his dark behavior. Make him worse. Honestly, it's kind of hot. The battery has reached the terminal stage. Ugh. I don't care, man. I'm encouraging this shit. You know what? Maybe you should have. Can't really stand people who do whatever they please for their own selfish reasons. I'd glare at the floor as I recount how Tio had been treating me lately, like I was something expendable to throw away once he'd had his fun. Besides, wasn't that what he essentially did? When Eleanor came and he didn't look twice before leaving with her. You'd be okay with that? With Tio dead? Yeah. You're all I need, baby. Yes. Really? You sure? I'm sure. Stares at me with wide eyes. Makes me regret saying anything in the first place. I don't really know what just came over me, but still, some decrepit and morbid part of me genuinely did believe that Tio would have been better off at the bottom of like blue moss. I never really let it get to me, but honestly I've had it up to here with people like him. Those hedonistic individuals who only care about themselves and never the well-being of those around them. Perhaps it was why I moved away from the city in the first place. To escape people like Tio. In some messed up way, it at least brought me closer to someone as understanding and considerate as Ren. Yes! I'd love it. Speaking of, I dared a glance towards my pink-haired companion, my pink-haired boyfriend, excuse you, only to find him staring back at me with a soft smile. He then closed this time as if wanted to whisper something for only me to hear. Well, if I ever need to hide a body, I'll know who to call now. You're so funny, I love you. No way you're getting me involved with your crimes. No? But I think it's a genius idea. They never suspect a cute librarian. Stop! Now that the mood had lightened, I give Ren a playful shove and roll my eyes. Well, now that that's all sorted, I think we should leave this. I'm not gonna try and pronounce the storage closet now, don't you? I mean, we've been here for a while. And Nori has our food. I suppose we should leave, but make out sesh? Sorry. I guess there's something sort of comforting about this closet. Or maybe it's just you. Being this close to you, I like it. I like it too! Where was this coming from? Suddenly I can hear Ren's arm shift from beside me and move towards my face instead. We're gonna kiss. Why am I getting shy? This isn't even happening to me. His fingertips hovered close to my cheek, and for a brief moment I almost found myself wanting to lean into his touch to feel his warmth. I would. Are you okay, bro? No, bro. I am not okay, bro. I am good. But he pulls away at the very last second and instead rests his hands by his side once more. No, please. Please. Ren? I don't want to be a hypocrite. He sends me yet another soft smile before stepping back and awkwardly tucking on the end of his sleeve. No, please. A hypocrite? What do you mean by that? Confused or pressing for answers. What do you mean? I came in here thinking Tio was putting moves on you to get a rise out of me. If I'm being honest, part of me wants to think that he's still outside waiting for us to leave. I want to covers his mouth with his hand awkwardly shifts his weight one foot to the other. Ren almost looks like he's weighing his options, but I can't tell if it's a winning or losing battle in his mind. All I can do is offer him a reassuring look and let him know he can speak more freely with me. I mean, we did just have a heart-to-heart about the appropriateness of murder a few minutes ago. I kind of want to make him jealous too. Are we kissing? Oh? I mean, I'm supposed to be paired up with you today, not him. He has no business trying to take you away from me. Not like he could, anyway. His words remind me of the day at the pyre when the pushy cashier kept trying to flirt with Ren. Okay, lights out. They're gonna have an exchange of... I fucking wish. I won't lie and say that I hadn't been affected by it. It's hard not to be when being with Ren had been the most exciting things as of late, but I still had so many things I need to discuss with them. What better place to start than here? About that, remember our time by the broad walk the other day? Our date by the pyre? Yeah, how the cashier tried to... Well, I'm not really sure what she was trying, but she seemed real cozy with you. Cozy? Did it come across that way? I thought I made my intentions with her clear. The confusion must have been written all over my face as Ren takes it upon himself to elaborate further. I may have threatened to push her down the staircase. I wouldn't really do it though. What? You really tried to threaten her? Yes. But only because she tried to take me away from you. I'd never want to make you upset. Or leave your side for that matter. We were having fun together and she had to come along and ruin it. Did you know that I'm in love with you, actually? Besides, whatever she had to show me downstairs probably wouldn't have been that interesting anyway. I let out a deep sigh and read Ren's words. Was he really telling me the truth? I swear, I'm not interested in her, Angel. I'm gonna cry. Please, the reassurance. Can I hug? In fact, I'm not really interested in anyone who isn't you. This limelight is so hard. I guess I haven't been really forward enough with you, huh? Was it in that case? What? I watch as Ren takes a tentative step towards me and reaches an arm out. Before I can feel the cool touch of his hand on my cheek, he seems to hesitate. But what? Well, when I take my own step closer and lean my head into his hand, Ren's demeanor seems to melt instantly. He sends me a soft smile before fully committing to cupping my cheek. Believe me when I say my only interest is in you. Oh my goodness fucking gracious. I take off my glasses, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay. No one could possibly sway me from you. Uh, I'm shy, guys. I'm so shy. I'm actually dying. I'm yours completely, all of me, and more. Ren's gaze is almost intense as he peers at me. Sincerity manifests on his face and in his words. I find myself slowly believing it. Ma'am, please breathe in, hold it until you feel the air in your belly. And breathe out. This is affecting you so hard. I am now devoting my life to this man. Next hair color, guys, pink and blue. I don't give a fuck. The stream is your how to visit a Venom cat guide. Basically, I guess. Holy shit. The face is my face, bro. My face is warm. You need to feel the same way right now, but so long as you believe me, that's all I ask. And his gaze drops to his feet, and the hand that was once caressing my face now moves to cover his mouth instead. Perhaps it was a trick of the eye, but I could have sworn I saw Ren gently inhale. Maybe don't look at anyone else who isn't me too. I'm on my knees, bro. I'm on my fucking knees. Be a twink and the same palette as it's less about the okay, it does have a lot to do with looks in this case at least, but main thing is just the way he's acting, I guess. Just this is how I like my men. My heart. I don't have the looks. It's okay. Looks does make it better, but also every IRL guy I've ever gone for, or like that has ever dated me, majority of them weren't exactly conventionally attractive. But you know, it's because they had nice personalities. Is that, but not all of them, but you know, some of them did. That automatically made them hot to me, you know? So, like, hold on, let me, my face, let me, what was that? Nothing, just wondering if Mr. Wasabi Hair was still outside the store. Wasabi Hair? Why don't you go check then, Buttercup? I'll wait here. No, I like being here with you instead. Ren takes yet another step closer. And we're practically chest to chest at this point, until I could feel the warmth radiate from it, so I didn't bring me comfort. You know what? At this point, just kiss me, please. I can't do this anymore. I don't think my personality is... I'm sure everyone has a good personality. I'm sure most people do. Well, not most people, but I'm sure there's a good few people who are like, you know... Oh shit, wait, what happened? It's going to rain soon. Make me so happy. Make me so happy too. Therefore I am looking for medicine money. Don't sleep in. Bro, Tio's account got terminated. The heart is black. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Shite. He dead? I hope so. No one compares to... No one compares to you. I could bask in your company for as long as you let me. I'd never. It is free trial of life has ended, right? It is physically impossible. I think it's impossible for a person to, oh, his face, bro, the eyes, I can't. I think it is difficult, very difficult for a person to not be tired of me at some point. Because of how clingy I get, absolutely not. But this guy can genuinely match my freak. Oh. What do you mean? Oh, yes. Was that too much? I figured I'd be more honest and open with you to avoid any more misunderstandings. But I can dial it back. No, please. Or not do it at all if you'd prefer. His face so cute. I don't mind it. Ren, I wasn't expecting it, I guess. Normally you're more reserved. Almost like Haruko, right? What a coincidence, huh? Yeah, I suppose. He's my favorite character for a reason, you know? And is it winning me any points? We'll see. I feel Ren's breath goes against the shell of my ear as it lets out a laughter. Can't believe I'm getting jealous over an anime character. He's so cute. Hey now, unlike her Haruko, you're real. I can touch you. Yeah, I can touch you, bro. Ren's face seems to immediately flush at that. Besides, imagine how Teal must be feeling right now. We've been here for how long? You know, wouldn't he be on board with making him jealous? Really? Yeah. But if you're still up for it, kiss, kisses. There's a mischievous glint in Ren's eyes, making him look younger and more youthful than he normally appears. Does he look old? What? What harm could a little prank do? I did want to get back at Tyr for making me go through with this in the first place, and admittedly I was enjoying my time with her in the closet. I wouldn't have had this much needed conversation otherwise. Not would I have gotten any clarity if I'd keep pondering over it endlessly. With a lopsided smile of my own, I came to a decision. How will you respond? Breathing. Struggle. Stay with Ren a little longer. I don't even care. I'm sure we could spend a few more minutes inside this closet. Well, I could really sell it if you let me tussle your hair a little bit. Only if you turn your jacket inside out too. Though something tells me Tio would see right through it. Yeah, I guess he'd be all too familiar with this sort of thing, huh? Hey, have you heard? Deciding that if we were gonna spend a bit longer inside this closet, I might as well have fun with it. I'm just gonna be. Ren leans closer to me and lowers his head so I can whisper into his ear. One time, Tio got caught fraternizing with the mayor's son at some club. Apparently, he left with the wrong tie and belt. What the fuck? Seriously? Yeah, it was all over the news. Wow, must have missed it. I don't usually watch TV. Oh? And what do you do? I rent good books and chat up beautiful librarians, of course. Oh. Living isn't free, yeah, that's why there's a cost of living. You know? You know what? At this point, I'd be like hiding my face and giggling and shit. And do you normally tie them up in dark closets as well? Oh my god. Only one. So far. I'm hoping it'll stay that way. Smile Ren sends me somehow makes the closet feel so much brighter. Guys, I'm in love. As soon as Ren and I exit the storeroom, the first thing we notice is that Tio, Eleanor, and our food were nowhere in sight. Well, I guess the resident arsonist really got what he wanted after all, and for some reason, Ren seems to just as bummed out about the situation too. They really just left? I guess so. Kinda sucks because Tio was my ride home. Oh, I can drop you off if you want, or we could go to my place. It's not far and we still have some time to kill. All of a sudden, the chilling thought of a potential stalker lurking around about returns, and I will the unsettling feeling in my stomach to calm down. Perhaps going home wouldn't be the best idea right now, especially if someone might be there waiting for me. Ren's instant offer lingers in my mind, and I find myself feeling more and more inclined to take him up on it as the seconds pass. I mean, I definitely would feel much better if I had someone else around in the off chance that something were to happen. Plus, Ren did offer once. Plus Ren did once offer to let me stay at his place if something ever went wrong. And so part of me felt almost safe in his presence. Still, I didn't want to concern him with my troubles, let alone potentially put his well-being at risk. I also didn't want anything to happen to Olivia by revealing too much to Ren, so maybe it would be best to keep quiet about my problem and accept his offer. And if I changed my mind, I'm sure Ren would be kind enough to bring me home. So with a forced smile, I peered up at Ren and determined look give my answer. Sounds good to me. Hey, we're going to his place. The walk to the parking lot was slow and uneventful, but I didn't seem to mind it. I was having fun with Ren as we playfully nudged each other along the sidewalk, and the banter we shared helped brighten my mood. Eventually, though, things started to wind down, and I found myself trying to fill the silence. So, Tio and Eleanor, huh? Some of the conversation keeps falling back to the pair, and I just couldn't understand why. It wasn't like I was actively trying to think about them, though maybe I just needed to wrap my brain around it for the thought of to leave my mind. A sideward glance in Ren's direction shows me he genuinely was considering my question. The pursed lips and head tilt was anything to go by. Couldn't help but chuckle. It sure is a weird combo now that I think about it, but if it works, that's true, I suppose. It's just hard to imagine Nori with someone like Tio, or something like Tio. Do you think it's impossible, being with someone who's not your type? I guess it depends on the person. I see. His face is so sexy. What about you, Ren? Think you could be with someone who might not be your type? No, absolutely not. His response is immediate. It has me turning my head in my pink-haired companion's direction. I mean, you're my... Slamming my desk. You're my type. Why would I want to be with someone who isn't you? Oh, but this isn't about me, right? You asked about Eleanor and Tio. Yeah. Oh, do you think they should be a couple? I should choose to ignore the way Ren evades my initial question, but I won't lie, his own musings does leave me pondering. Do I think my friend and co-worker would be a good couple? Hypothetically, of course. I was well aware of the fact that the Theodore Alvarado would never settle down with anyone. But still, if anyone would be able to get Tio to change his ways, I'm sure Eleanor could do it. She just has a certain charm about her that makes everyone want to be a better. That makes everyone want to be a better person. I had no doubt that even people like Tio wouldn't be mean to it. I mean, he did blush, right? Bro must be giggling, and kicking. I'm fucking dumb. How will you respond? Yes, they will be cute together. No, they would not be good for each other. I'm really not sure, to be honest. It's not my place to decide. It is not my place to decide. You're right. We shouldn't meddle in other people's affairs. I didn't know you were just a stickler for rules. Haha. Should I try acting more like Tio then? Oh, please don't. One of him is enough. And besides, I like you the way you are. Soon enough, our conversation comes to a halt with sleek black sports bike comes into view. So Ren brought his bike again? Huh. Part of me still expected someone like him to just walk everywhere, if I was being honest. If I had known I'd be bringing you home, I would have brought my car instead. Didn't you say you don't have a car? But I recently loaned it to a friend actually. Oh really? Yeah, he's out of town though. I doubt I'll be getting it back anytime soon. Anyway, Ron retrieves a spare helmet from the side of his motorbike and turns to me once more. All too familiar with his routine, I let him slip the helmet on and secure it tightly. I still wasn't used to riding his bike, but I put the fear aside for the prospect of more free food and warm Oh. I like him. I like him. Somehow we managed to make it to Ren's apartment complex in record time. Guess he really wasn't lying when he said it wasn't that far. Unlike Tio, Ren lawfully parks his bike in the designated area before guiding me towards the elevator with a spring in his step. Is it weird? Okay, this is gonna sound really weird. But is just the fact that he's a guy? I don't know. I mean, not just guy, it's more so that he's tall. I guess that kind of adds to the whole thing. Bro, my daddy issues are peaking right now, bro. I cannot. Just the idea of this, like, you know, this guy, this adorable, pretty, considerate, amazing, possessive guy, just like, you know, doing the thing with, like, you know, putting the helmet on me and stuff. I'm like, wow, he gets a nice treatment for being tall. I fucking see how it is. Yeah, I'm glad you understand. Tacky music plays as well as into the upper levels. The Ren only makes it even more awkward by staring at the back of my head the entire time. I actually feel his eyes on me and I try to ignore them, so I offer him a forced grin while we both wait for the elevator doors to open. Once they do, I let out a sigh of relief. Some gaudy interior greets us and I still find myself trying to process how Ren could afford such a lavish place. Too lost in the thought, I aimlessly follow behind my pink-haired companion as he leads me towards his room. See? This is the girlfriend experience. Turn off your brain when boyfriend around. Before bumping into his backside when he abruptly stops in his tracks. Consider his odd and sudden reaction, I glance up only to find him staring intently at the floor. Following Ren's gaze. Smoke? Burn food or something? Confused, I look at Ren's skin. Any better ideas? Oh, no, I just didn't realize someone had moved in. Thought I was the only one who lived on this floor. Not a fan of sharing, are we? Not particularly. Oh, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, bro. So I guess everyone should be fine as long as I don't. Never mind. Before I can question it, Rin continues to walk till we arrive at our destination. Watching him dig through his pockets for his keycard only to remind me to check my phone, but when I reach for it, I notice that my own pockets are empty. Realize that creeping. Oh shoot. I'm turning the phone back at the No! Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's on the shelf when Tio pulled me into that closet earlier. Seems to bristle at that. Hey, don't worry, I'll go back and get it. The aquarium should still be open anyway. I'm so sorry about this. Venom locks the door and gestures me to go inside. Don't worry about it, Venom. Here, make yourself at home. I'll be back for you before you know it. Ren doesn't give me a chance to say goodbye before he's speeding off towards the direction of the elevator, leaving me to my own devices. I awkwardly step inside his apartment and take everything in. Why is he so nice? He's so nice. Guys, he's so nice. Guys, he's so that's my boyfriend. I like my boyfriend. Everything looks the same as the last time I was here, down to the gold marble flooring and gaudy furniture scattered around the place. Although I didn't notice it last time, the mirror in his entry looked very familiar to mine. The only difference is that his was hung up correctly. Cute. Well, at least now I know what mine will look like once I put in the effort to fix it. But until then, it's going to stay crookedly placed on my wall and forever taunt me. Saving that mental note for later, I recall my steps towards Ren's spacious lounge and take everything in. Yep, still the same windows, furniture, sterile smell, and... Wait a second. Oh? Looking closer. It's then when I notice a large desk pressed against one of the corners in the room, tucked and hidden away from view. It didn't look brand new, though I don't recall looking in that spot the last time I was here either. The desk could have been here since the beginning for all I know. Can't help the twang of curiosity that hits me as I draw closer towards it. With the desk now close enough to see, I can easily make out the shape of some kind of art station, as well as Ren's laptop still open to the side. Papers were scattered all over the rest of the table. Another tentative step closer brings me. Were they rough drafts for a webcomic? I had an inkling Ren would be into them, even given his interest in neology, but I had no idea he created a few of his own. One book in particular, however, piques my interest. This unique cover, though it might have just been the book lover in me. It was thick and worn out, yet it looked like it was well taken care of. Some kind of smudge marks, possibly red paint, staining the front of the cover. Some kind of circular indented notch right at the center. Uh-oh. Does something go inside here? The contraption is foreign to me. Whatever fit inside must have been how you unlock it. But as I turned the book in my hand, I noticed that the latch was already detached, a few loose pages spilling onto the desk. Ah! Panic cry, I quickly scooped the papers back up and opened the book to stuff them back inside. So as I do, something else catches my eye. Weren't these sketches from Always With You? I could easily make out the male lead's hairstyle anywhere. After all, it was similar to Ren's, or rather Haruko's. Yet this one had a contrasting shade of black instead of pink. Maybe another character then? Strange. I don't remember seeing anything similar to black-haired characters. Ren's hair color is black. His original hair color is black. Still, the likeness to the art style was insane. And Always With You was the only webcomic published by the anonymous author. Their debut into the online industry was a huge success because of it. So, fan art? It was all the cutest thing Ren might have made his own self-insert character. Though if I were any better at art, I probably would have done the same. Curiosity once again gets the better of me, or was it my hyperfixations? And I was half tempted to peek through the rest of the book to learn more. Should I? Shit. Investigate the drawings, look at the weird look, check out the desk, let Ren have his privacy. Guys, help me choose, please. I'm begging you, please. Listen to your heart. I don't know. Like, part of me wants to let him have his privacy just to see where it goes or how long it goes without us finding out he's absolutely fucking obsessed with us. Or, I don't know, man. I'm rooting for you. Don't do this to me. Please. Fuck. The thing is, I know what happens. Not really in the story, but like the game. The thing is, if like things get too intimate or too personal too fast, the game just straight up ends. Cause last time I remember, right at the beginning I let Ren stay over and I let him have my bed. Like share my bed with me on the night he was staying over at our place right in the beginning. And we kind of did stuff, I guess. And then like so guys, please help me, please. You're voting for let Ren have his privacy. Prince, please, please, you can't do this. You can't leave me. He's so cute. Ren EXE. No, all small actually. There we go. I think it's time for some wine. What are they doing? Ken replies, and I'll watch AOG to see what all the hype is about. So what, 4? Really? 4? Prince, you're not gonna say anything? You're gonna ditch me like this? I hate you. I don't hate you. What part of me, if I were alone in his house, I would want to look around. And I would want to snoop through everything, honestly, if I'm down bad enough. But also I'd be like, but privacy, I don't want to. Oh, Kiara and her are together. Eleanor. We're here. Fine. Okay, you know what? I need to save this. This is important. Day 4, day 4, day 4. 2, 2, 2. Are there no other... Hold on. Cafe. What was I thinking? Someone to invade someone's personal space like that. Been nothing but respectful with me. Sam wasn't right to simply rummage through his stuff. With a resolute nod, I step away from the laptop, but not before realizing the item was grasped in my hands. Oh, closing the book, I make sure to shut the latch properly and place it back on the table. But as I do so, I accidentally knock over one of the ink bottles, which stains the desk a deep shade of black. Ah, crap. Scared about to look for some paper towels. Settle on some toilet paper from Ren's bathroom. Easily lifts the mark from the desk. It only seems to transfer to my skin, so I couldn't get any worse. It's okay. It takes a solid minute to scrubbing until I'm satisfied. Once I'm sure no stains are left on the table, I haphazardly throw toilet paper in the trash can and wash my hands in the kitchen sink. That alone takes another 5 minutes of scrubbing and rinsing, but I somehow managed to lift all the ink from my skin and wash it down the drain. After all this, I definitely learned my lesson not to snoop ever again. With an embarrassed sigh. And what did I lose? An English moment. What have I missed? Oh, we were snooping through Ren stuff, and there was a choice. The choice was basically these: investigate the drawings, look at the weird log, check out the desk, let Ren have his privacy. So we chose to let Ren have his privacy. With an embarrassed sigh, I plopped myself on the couch and let out a groan. A small part of me knew Ren wouldn't get upset over something so small, but still, I didn't want him to know that I had been casually looking at things in his apartment without him knowing. The queasy feeling in the pit of my stomach only seems to worsen at that. I contemplate running away from such a confronting scene, locking myself at home for the rest of my— I know, because it's like, I don't want him to not like me. Forget my phone, could always buy a new one. I'm sure I still had my spare one still lying around in a box collecting dust somewhere. Sure, the screen was cracked, but it still got the job done. Still, I couldn't help but feel like I was making a mountain out of a molehill. There was the looming threat of potential stalker waiting for me to come home. Maybe it was best if I stayed here after all. With that thought in mind, I settled further into Ren's plush couch and anxiously wait his return. I can hear the faint ticking of a clock from somewhere in this endless maze of an apartment. Also the occasional humming of the central heater he turned on before he left. So he finally figured out how it worked. Aside from that, the silence is almost deafening, and I have half a mind to turn on the television. Surely it wouldn't hurt. I mean, Ren did say I could make myself at home. You know, potential snooping aside. Ugh, perhaps it was to get rid of the guilty feeling forming in my stomach, but I quickly found myself shaking my head to dismiss those thoughts and reaching for the remote on the table. Looking through the channels, I landed on one in particular, and although the signal was weak, I could discern the picture of some news reporter in a blazer that looked far too flimsy to keep her warm. She's droning on about the local happenings in Coraline Bay before a familiar backdrop comes on the screen and captures my full attention. Oh? Entrance of the aquarium appears on the television as ambulance lights flash and sirens go off in the background. Uh-oh. There's a somber expression on the reporter's face as she communicates with her counterpart who is currently at the location. Victim's body has just been found, mauled and ripped apart. One of the shark tanks. Authorities have confirmed that it is the body of Christine Dawson's son, and their sole heir to the corporate giant tech marketing. Feeling in your stomach is on the consequence of pregnancy. Fuck off. Bro, that's Tio. Also believe that it was a self-inflicted accident. Here on the scene with us, we have the mayor's chairman and the mother of the victim, Kaori Alv, to talk about. He returns to side. I can quickly reach for the remote to find another channel. Now the news pops up, this time showing a grainy black and white recording of CCTV footage taken from the aquarium. Though it's hard to make out, the footage depicts a person pacing around on the wooden decks until the upper half of their body is just out of frame. The rest of the body was still in view, though being illuminated by their phone screen as they fiddle with it. And then all of a sudden, the person immediately drops it, almost as if it was too hot to touch, and takes a step back, lost their footing or something, as they end up tumbling into the tank and submerging themselves underwater. Cut out shortly after, seemingly too inappropriate to air on live television, as noted by the reporter. A letter of breath I had known I had been holding and let reality sink in. I was just at that aquarium. I looked at those sharks with everyone just hours prior. Everything felt all too surreal in this moment, and I simply wished I had my phone to text Eleanor and Tio to see if they saw the news. With my heartbeat still hammering loudly in my chest, I ended up unconsciously turning the television off to avoid hearing about more heavy topics. This bitch just keeps, like, you know, getting away from, like, everything that's concerning, and she's actively doing this to herself. Seeing all this recent talk of gore and murder on TV, it makes me feel This doesn't matter all that much. I enjoy seeing it. I feel sick just hearing about it. I enjoy seeing it. I guess some morbid part of me honestly liked hearing about all these sickening topics on the news. Though it made sense considering how I'd been all but encompassed by it while living in the city. Everywhere I went, I was surrounded by petty crimes, selfish losers who called themselves my friends, and even the stench of death. I always thought moving to Coraline Bay would give me a break from it. After all, everyone always says nothing bad happens here, but I guess I was wrong. But I suppose it wasn't all bad. I have supportive friends now, an amazing boss and co-worker, and a timid library patron who goes to great lengths to keep me safe. I guess I never truly appreciated Ren's thoughtfulness until this moment. He's done so much for me these past few days, and not once has he asked for anything in return. And as I'm manifesting him with my thoughts, I hear the telltale sounds of the front door unlocking, before Ren shuffles inside and flips on all the lights. Hi, baby. One of my hands is my beloved phone, alongside a bag of delicious smelling takeout and an angel fish plushie peeking out from another. And almost like a puppy, Ren immediately makes his way over to me, still perched on the couch, before depositing the toy in my hands. Venom, were you sitting here without any lights? Sorry, I should have turned them on before I left. Oh, baby, no. But I brought some food with me. I figured you might be hungry. I don't really have much food in the pantry right now. Also, well, Len looks as though he has something deeply serious he wants to say, and I had some kind of inclination as to what it might be. Something happened at the aquarium, Venom. You might want to. Actually, maybe we should move this conversation to the kitchen. I already know Ren. You do? Yeah, I saw on the news. So it's true then? Someone really did die? I didn't really stick around to find out once the cops' car pulled up. But I don't know, something doesn't add up. What do you mean? Ren looks conflicted with what he wants to say. I passed by that shark tank when I went to retrieve your phone, and well, I didn't exactly stop to look, but I didn't see any dead bodies in there. Look, I know we said some incriminating things today, but I swear I wasn't serious, and Angel, oh, baby, I don't care if you did. And Angel, I would never, I could tell that Ren was making this hard with how he would make my gaze and his shoulders seemed to shake. I wasn't the one who killed him. It's okay, I believe you. You do? It was like a weight was taken off his shoulders. Without thinking, I found myself stepping closer to bring Ren into a comforting hug. I know you, Ren. You'd never hurt a fly. And I saw what happened on TV. They fell into the shark tank. Reporters say it was a self-inflicted accident. Man, you really are an angel. I can't stop. I feel his hands clench around the back of my shirt before he pulls away with a forlorn expression. He attempts to put a smile on for my sake, though I could see right through it. I need someone to hug me like this, bro. I can't. Here, why don't we eat something to get our minds off this? Are you feeling up to it? I know this might be a lot for you to stomach right now. Yeah, some food might be nice. Great. We can get some plates so we can eat them. As Ren lifts himself from the back of the sofa, he makes sure to hand my cell phone back to me as well before heading off to the kitchen. Now reuniting with my beloved phone once more. Lock and check for any notifications. One update in particular lets me. The security camera order had been successfully delivered. That alone makes me feel safe enough to return to my apartment. Should I change my mind about staying here? Satisfied, I'm gonna quickly pocket my phone, lest it lose again, and follow Ren to the kitchen. My love, I watch as he turns on all the lights, and there as well before he places something he can take out on the countertop. Stops to sniff the air. Uh-oh. What's that smell? The ink I hastily threw away in the trash. In retrospect, I probably should have flushed it down the toilet or something instead. Oh, about that, be honest, tell a white lie to him, don't say anything. I'm not gonna lie to him, man. Be honest. I figured it'd be best for simply come clean. After all, Ren didn't deserve to be lied to, much less have a guest he trusted snoop for his belongings while he was away. Man, if only I could say the same thing about my stalker. Before I can dwell on any further, Ren's word pulls me from my thoughts and back to the present. Up here goes nothing. I accidentally spilled some of your ink earlier. You... What? Food now long forgotten. Ren rounds the corner with an pierced down soft eyes. Are you okay? It didn't stain you, did it? Oh, let me see. Oh, it's concerned about me. I watch as Ren removes more of his hands from within the sleeves of his cardigan to hold my Spider-Man. His blue eyes are full of concern. I feel the rough pads of his thumbs caress my skin. It's a matter of the ring on his finger, and I can't help but ask. That ring. It must be special to you, huh? My ring? Ren follows my gazes and for awkwardly pulling away and scratching at his jaw. Yes, it's a ring I made when I was younger. Surprised you noticed it. This ring, it means a lot to me. I don't know what I'd do if I lost it. It's very pretty. What about the one around your neck? That's... Ren clams up the moment I meekly reach out to touch it. Stares on at me with wide, cautious eyes. His own fingers wrap around my wrist, though he makes no effort to remove my hand from his necklace. I'm supposed to hold them in place as he peers at me. Feeling confident, I run my finger across the cold metal of his ring and take in all the small details. Much like the ring on Ren's finger. Around his neck also had a handmade feel to it. If the faint scratches and chips were anything to go by, though the craftsmanship was no less impressive. It seemed some kind of inscription inside the ring, but it was difficult for me to read due to the glare coming from the kitchen light. Probably wanted to pull it closer, get a better view, though I doubt it'd be a good idea to yank Ren down by his necklace, especially considering how he was already hunching over as it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Still, I couldn't stop my budding curiosity from putting one of my fingers inside the ring to see if it fit. And almost immediately, Ren stumbled forward as his fingers gently squeezed my wrist. Do you want to try it on? Did he make it so that we can match? Before Ren can speak, a loud booming sound erupts from outside the apartment and startles both of us. Man, was it seriously about to start raining again? You're joking. I abruptly pull away and glance the ceiling to floor windows. Dark clouds were rolling in from the distance, so there weren't any telltale signs of rain yet. Though the ominous black smoke was new, I didn't know the condensation got this bad. We weren't even that high up for fog to appear. Was this some kind of sign? Still, it wouldn't do to be stuck waiting out yet another storm, and so I glanced in Ren's direction up that offer a sympathetic smile. Maybe I should head home before it starts raining. I don't like this. Guys, I don't like this. I don't like this. Please help me. Please, I beg. Stay. You know you want to stay. Of course I want to stay, but... But that's the thing, I'm biased. Don't ask me what I want to do. I have no rational thought. Stay the night. It's probably best for me to just wait out the storm somewhere safe. If Ren was willing, I wouldn't mind spending the night here. Actually, would it be okay if I crash at your place tonight? His gaze was still on the black smoke outside the window, and it looked like a gentle nudge and the mention of his name to get Ren's attention. Once more. Love has blinded you 100%. Why is it... I haven't done any... I mean, yes, of course. It's no problem. I'll go get your stuff set up right now. Here, go ahead and start eating while I go prepare your room. Thanks, Ren. It's great that I can rely on you for anything. Oh my god, the heart eyes. It's your turn. Stop asking us. No, please, please don't do this. Please, grabs you by the shoulders and shakes you. Please. Oh god. Screenshot. Um. I mean, yeah, of course you can rely on me. Keep you safe. His cheeks immediately flashed at my words, but I could tell that something was still troubling him. Though before I get the chance to ask, he's already leaving the kitchen, meandering down the hallway. His turn passes by the couch. I notice how his gaze shifts to his little art station hidden in the corner of the lounge room. He casts a curious glance in my direction before taking a step towards it. Did you... Was that where you spilled the ink? Sorry, I didn't mean to. And it wasn't like I was going through your stuff. I only looked at the table, I promise. I see. That explains why it's... Is he fucking shaping reality? Is he some sort of type of eldritch god? With an unreadable expression, Rin switches from looking to determine in a matter of seconds. He reaches for something on the table, though it was hard to see where it was from where I was sitting in the kitchen. You keep on eating, I'll join you shortly. That he disappears into the darkness of his apartment. Deciding there's no use in overthinking his eccentric actions or dwelling over the fact that I got caught red-handed for being nosy, I pick up a fork and begin to dig into my food. The taste of something both sweet and savory floods my taste buds, and I let out a pleased. Man, was takeout always this good? Only takes 3 more modest bites before I practically scarfed down my meal. Flavor was immaculate, and I made a mental note to ask Ren what exactly he ordered the moment he returns. Now that I think about it, it'd been a while since he had left, and it still hasn't come back. It'd surely been more than 20 minutes by now, and his food was starting to grow cold. Was he really mad after all? Or maybe he needed help? Whether or not it was the guilt still ebbing and flowing inside of me, put my food aside and try to locate the eccentric guy in his stupidly large apartment. But as I tiptoe down the hallway, the very same black smoke from earlier rolls out from underneath one of the doors, making my mind grow fuzzy, sweet like jelly. What the? Confused and slightly dazed, I lean against the wall for support and weakly call out Ren's name. What was happening to me? A lurching feeling settles within the pit of my stomach, and just before I topple over, strong, scarred arms reach out and catch me. Here we go. Don't worry, Venom, I won't let you get my bad ending. So don't hide from me. Why are you hiding from me? I won't hurt you, so don't be scared. Don't you realize that we're meant to be together? I love you, Venom. I love you too, Ren. Why is this making me blush? I should be scared. Was that supposed to be a jump scare? We should have gone home. Let's try again. Anyways. Hi, Neon. We got a bad ending. That was nice. Go home. I guess stay the night wasn't the right option. Go home. Yeah, it's probably best for me to go home before that storm gets any worse. So I have to go back to work tomorrow anyway. Thanks for today, but I should probably start heading back home. Oh, it's really no problem. Here, why don't I put your food in another bag and drop you off? Are you sure? I don't want to be a bother. You'd never be a bother to me. Tapping the table, Ren pushes himself up and sets off to find something to put my takeout on. What did I do to deserve someone as kind as Ren? With a smile of my own, I get up from the stool and slowly make my way towards the entrance once more, but not before throwing Ren one final compliment. It's great that I can rely on you for anything. Oh, pretty. I mean, of course. The ride back home to my place was nothing short of ominous. Looming clouds on the horizon made the scenery seem dark and eerie. Thankfully, Ren had his pastel-colored hair. There were bright things that we often offered to walk me to my door. What greeted both of us was a single package on top of my doormat. Panic flashes through me at the thought of being another gift from my supposed chocolate, but then I remembered the purchase I made this morning and the notification I received on my phone. Did Ren kill us? No. He would never. Playing a dating sim, it's giving no bitches. Hi, Crystal. At least I'm not not even, how tall are you? 4'10", 4'9"? At least I'm not 4'9". Please. Sit down. And you missed all the parts where I was actually down bad anyways. How many burgers have you eaten in the past 3 days? 0. Don't have to get on my knees for anyone. You see, you're missing out on the best part. That's the thing, you're missing out on the best part. And listen. You see this guy? You see this guy? You see this guy? I am kind of in love. Anyways, have fun. Bye. Thank you for the alert. That must be my security cameras. Definitely picking it up. I put it under an arm. As I fish for my keys in one of my pockets, I can sense Ren's eyes on me, or rather my package, but even as I glance in his direction, I can tell he's trying to hold himself back from asking. Surely there wouldn't be any harm in telling him. Oh, I bought a security system this morning because of how shady this neighborhood is. Figured it'd be a good idea to be safer than sorry. The creep didn't come back, did they? Without thinking, I dropped my keys and slapped my hand over Ren's mouth before cautiously looking over my shoulder. Aww. What was I doing? I was getting worked up and acting paranoid again. What an embarrassed look. I turned back to apologize to Ren, only to find his cheeks deep red and a hand wrapped around my wrist. When did he... Quickly withdrawing my hand, I squeaked out an apology before picking up my keys and turning back to my door. Still didn't want to get Ren involved with my problems. Honestly didn't want to risk being alone tonight either. Too lost in my own world, I barely noticed Ren coming closer, nor his hand covering my keys to steady my fidgeting. I need this guy near me so bad, bro. Do you want some help? He must have seen the look of confusion on my face since he continues talking. Setting up your cameras, I mean, self-taught programmer, remember? I'm sure I can figure it all out. Plus, it'd save you having to call someone to install them. He did have a point, and I'd honestly feel safer if I weren't alone tonight. Still, I'd be spending so much time with Ren lately. Didn't want to get fed up with me in my presence. That is true. It would be a good idea. Fuck. Sure, let me overwrite the save. accept and let him stay the night. Maybe it would be a good idea after all. Would you mind? Probably look pathetic with how I barely make any eye contact, instead choosing to stare at my door rather than run. But he doesn't seem to mind, or perhaps he simply chooses not to comment on it. I'd be happy to. With a smile, I opened the door and let Ren inside. You know, I think we have the same mirror. Oh? Putting the small talk aside for a moment, I ushered the pink-haired person into my living room and situate ourselves on the couch. Ren wastes no time in opening the package, placing all the bits and pieces on the table and setting off to work. Though every so often he'd sneak a peek in my direction whenever he thinks I'm not looking. Did he want something? Raising a brow, I sent him a silent question. I don't mean to pry into your personal life, but you know, you're always welcome to stay in my apartment. And I've seen where you live. I doubt I could afford rent. You can stay for free. I don't mind at all. And I'm more than capable of covering your costs. I'd make a really good roommate too. Always clean up after myself, and I wouldn't mind doing the same for you as well. But only if you'd be fine with it though. And I can cook as well. Laundry, cleaning, repairing things around the house. Yard work? I can do it all for you, really. Wait, you have a yard? Man, they can really fit a lot into those upscale apartments, huh? Well, no, I don't. But I used to do the gardening and used a lawnmower a lot when I was younger. I'm sure I can figure it out all again. Not that I'd need to though. Like you said, no yard, haha. No offense, Ren, but I can't imagine someone like you mowing grass. Was that your first job as a teen? Before that, actually. Huh? Before that, you mean as a child? Maybe a bit younger? Younger? I mean, just kidding. Yeah, it was my first job as a teenager. Ha 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 ha. Something he's hiding. Some fucked up past. Anyway, the point is, I'd be happy to let you stay at my place. Oh, well, I really appreciate the offer, Ren, but I gotta tough this one out on my own. Oh, if you say so. It goes quiet after that. Picking up the manual, Ren tries to busy himself with learning how to connect the cameras to my Wi-Fi. Tossing it aside and doing it his own way. Deciding not to get in the way, I curl up on the couch with my food and simply observe him. I won't lie, watching Ren's hands deftly connect cables and unscrew plates was kind of attractive, but I wasn't about to say anything. Yeah, I like when people do stuff. It's very attractive when, you know, guys do things. I don't know. And soon enough, the events of the evening slowly draw out as I start to feel the telltale signs of weariness take hold of me. I try my best to muffle my yawn before I glance up at the clock on my wall to read the time. Just past midnight. Dang, I hadn't realized we'd been at this for so long. Tired? Ren's voice startles me, and I glance back to see that he had already put down the cameras and was reclining in his seat to fully look at me. Kinda. It's been a long day. You can head to bed if you want. I'll set this all up and lock up once I'm done. You're still going to go home after this? You want me to stay? Did I? Strange. Perhaps it was because we'd been spending so much time together, but somehow grown fond of Ren's presence. Please stay. It was comforting to have him near, though I wasn't about to tell that to him. So with an affirmative nod, I make the decision. Yeah, I do. Thank God they didn't make me decide, man. Oh. Ren's grin practically reaches his ears as he laughs to himself. Okay, sure. No problem. Can't help but play for my eyes at his enthusiasm. Well then, why don't I get some pillows and blankets so we can camp out here for the night? Just like a sleepover? Sure. Soothing grin reminds me of my childhood days, back when I'd beg all the adults to let some of my friends from high school stay the night. While it was wrapped up in patterned blankets, I'd cuddle up on the couch with everyone until we'd all fall asleep. It wasn't Leon who came to mind. It was someone else? Their face was blurry, but I couldn't make out tufts of black hair from within the blanket surrounding us. And the same toothy grin Ren was giving me. But I focused my attention back on him. I noticed that the smile is gone, and he's still looking at me with confusion on his face. Must have been spacing out again. Sorry, Ella. I'll look at those pillows now. Let me know if you need any help. Ren's response gets drowned out as I flee into the hallway. It took a while, but Ren managed to set the cameras up and hook all to an app on my phone, all while I made myself comfortable on the couch. He explained how to use it. Being honest, I started to nod off once he started geeking with the different kinds of alarm buttons. Before I know it, my head falls onto his shoulders with a soft thump. Feel Ren's body shake as he lets out a faint laugh. Something moves from the chair next to him before a warm duvet is wrapped around my shoulders. Pull me to the side before we both fall asleep onto the couch. His chest softens the blow, one of his hands gently threading through my hair. Slowly start to drift off. Nostalgia greets me once more, and before my consciousness fades away, I try to chase after the foggy memory that had been plaguing my brain as of late. Those three kids laughing and playing together near a lake. Who were they? And who was the one that stayed by my side even after everyone else went home? Almost desperately, I try to recall their face. Or any of their defining features, really. At this point, I'd take anything. It's all for naught when I feel Renslav fall to the crown of my head to place it. Ah! Sleep well. With this comforting voice in my mind, I slowly start to sleep away. This is... Thanks for playing. Should getting all the different endings yet? If you're looking for even more, check out the official Discord for updates and lore drops. 4 days of demo. Holy fucking shit. I am so into this guy, man. Thought I figured that out. No, you didn't. I have not been making it all that obvious, alright? Whatever you tell yourself, buddy. Alright. Alright, shut up. I'm going, Professor may return, but if I don't, bye-bye, Finn. Bye-bye, Neon. I'm probably gonna end stream here. I might get myself something to eat and then head to EP time. Goodness, I'm tired. Oh, guys. Fuck child ever make your fetus labor help me? Wait. Wait, Soviet said something, it auto-modded that. This stream and be compressed to vampy cutscenes for Axel man 2.5 hours. I am so dead. It's just, he's so likable. Maybe my standards are just really, really low, but fuck, man. I really like him. He's very pretty. I like him. Ooh. I remember when I applied for this guy's thing. Let's go rate him. He's a lot bigger than me, but it doesn't hurt, right? Doesn't hurt all that much. What was auto-modded? Soviet says fuck child labor. Let's upgrade to fetus labor or something. And automod was like highlighted fuck child as like sex-based terms. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Help me. Hello? Anyways, we will be raiding Midas. Also, raid message. Bye bye, everyone. I love you. Thank you for being here. Yes, I don't want to fuck, but anyways, bye bye. So bye everyone on YouTube.
Get it together, bitch. You're hot.
You know what I mean? Welcome, readers. Venomax, hello, welcome.